in Columbus Park in Mamaroneck, New York, and the line snaking through the park, socially distanced, to a parking lot at the far end there is for food distribution. People who need help feeding themselves and their family. Here in one of the wealthiest counties in America, the problem that was here before the pandemic has exploded since the virus came to stay.
We're distributing 4 times as much food as we did pre-pandemic. We've doubled our frequency from every other week to every week.
Right now we are packing altogether nearly 800 bags, and we have 4 assembly lines running at the same time.
The need is immense. What used to be an indoor bi-weekly food pantry has been driven outdoors by pandemic precautions and dramatically enlarged by the sheer number of people now seeking help. Experience has taught the volunteers that pre-assembling the food baskets speeds up distribution. Nothing fancy here, just the basics.
An assortment of dairy, protein, canned goods, dry goods, pasta, rice, beans, chili, lots of fruits and vegetables, as you can see.
No one is ever turned away, and the line runs from afternoon into the evening. Neighbors in need are asked to register. Many are repeat clients. The number of grocery bags offered to each will vary with the size of the family waiting for the food, and it's only a 3-day supply.
Mostly the poorer people that are running paycheck to paycheck, and so if they lose work, they're in trouble.
It could be anybody. You never know. I've seen so many people who are on the wealthy side, who are on the non-wealthy side, and they'll come and get something here, or they've been wealthy and something happened because of the pandemic, and now they're here.
You only make so much, So we come here and we get the food, and it's good, it helps.
Not many people are anxious to talk about needing help, but their sheer presence in such numbers every Tuesday has caught the attention of their more fortunate neighbors. The Hunger Task Force spends $15,000 every week to ensure there is enough food on hand. Donors have been generous.
3 weeks ago, we were in the middle of our distribution, hundreds of people coming and going, and a woman walked into the parking lot. She had been driving by, and she asked me, well, what's going on here? And I quickly explained what's going on, and she wrote me a check for $500, handed it to me, and drove off.
Volunteers have been generous as well, although they report getting plenty in return.
First it makes you feel good, and then you're just helping your neighbors and other people. And I show my children, which I have 4 of, what it's like to be a good person.
People don't realize that in this area of Westchester, people have so much in general, but there are so many people who don't, and they tend to be a little hidden away. But they're there, it's real. So I want to do what I can.
It feels good to do something versus having to just kind of wait and be out of control and let all the bad things happen. There's a little bit of something that you can give back and do.
The setting is so serene, the clients so patient, the volunteers so willing to do the work that it's difficult to imagine just what sort of desperation this scene represents. Imagine not being able to buy food for your family, or saying, if I buy food, I can't make the rent. That's where an increasing number of our neighbors find themselves. And the people who organize this program are vowing no one here will go hungry. They will succeed if enough of the rest of us step up to help. We're in Mamaroneck, New York. Lou Young, LMC Media.